Hello everyone, Mrs McCullough here. This is a PowerPoint to inform Year 1 parents and carers about the Phonics Check that will be undertaken by our Year 1 children in June of this year.
So phonics is how we teach the children that letter-sound correspondence. And children here at Westfield have been exposed to phonics teaching right from nursery, where they learn to listen for sounds and play listening and attention games. Most of you will be familiar with the Read Write Ink scheme that we follow.
All of our Year 1 children will take the phonics screening check. This year it will take place the week beginning the 6th of June. The check measures children's ability to recognise and blend the sounds that they have been taught. It is designed to help teachers, parents and carers to identify the children who need that additional support to meet the recognised standard for their age. Children not meeting the expected level at this time will continue to receive targeted support at school.
The class teacher will sit with each child individually in a quiet space. Each child will read words aloud from a booklet containing 4 words on each page. There will be a few practice words to ensure your child understands the activity. The class teacher will gauge if your child needs to take a break at any point and will administer the check at an appropriate pace. It usually takes between 4 and 10 minutes. The check contains 40 words, 20 real words and 20 pseudo, or sometimes we call them nonsense or monster words. The phonics check is designed to assess whether children can apply the individual sounds they have learnt to recognise when reading a word. They are allowed to sound out the words, and we refer to this as blending the sounds. For example, b, e, g, beg, or o, t, moat. The nonsense or monster words will be shown to your children with a picture of a monster next to it. The child will know that this word is not a real word. They will use their phonic knowledge to blend the sounds. Pseudo words are included to ensure the check is fairly assessing children's ability to blend the sounds they have learnt in any context. The phonics check is not designed to test children's reading age or ability. It does not test visual memory or vocabulary knowledge. Teachers will use their own assessments and observations to gauge progress in reading, which incorporates many skills, including fluency, expression and understanding. Here are some examples of the monster words that could be used, and just as with the real words, children can sound out and blend. For example, v, a, p, vap, or p, r, oo, l, prool. As the child reads the words in the booklet, the teacher will tick the score sheet. Sometimes the teacher may write the word as it is said, in the cases where a child is incorrect, as this helps the teacher identify a specific misconception. For example, if a child repeatedly mispronounced a particular sound, this could be followed up with extra practice or support. Visit the YouTube clip above if you want to find out more about administering the test.
So once all of the phonics checks have been undertaken, schools submit the data to the local authority by the end of that summer term. Data from the phonics check will be used by the DFE to determine which pupils have not met the expected standard in phonics. And any of our Year 2 children who did not meet the standard in the December test will be able to retake that check in the June alongside the Year 1 pupils. Parents and carers will be notified of the results after they have been submitted and collated by the DFE. Schools must report pupils' results to parents, and we will be doing so in your child's annual report.
In previous years, the threshold for passing the phonics check has varied, but it has been somewhere between 32 and 36 out of 40. We always aim for the children to score 32 or above. And that means that children consistently scoring less than 30 indicates to us the need for extra practice and support. This may mean that children have extra phonic teaching delivered and may have targeted homework. We have devised phonics homework for you to practice with your child. Please take time to complete this and enter their score in their learning journal. We will not be collecting them in and marking them, but will be collecting their scores and noting any common errors or gaps in their knowledge. There are many resources out there to support parents. We recommend Phonics Play and Oxford Owl as the most accurate and helpful. Please avoid letter sound apps that have an American origin, as the sound pronunciation will not be accurate. Don't forget to also complete your phonics checks practices that are being sent home and play lots of sound and listening games with your children. Read as much as possible to and with your child and encourage your child to sound out words that they are unsure of.
Thank you for listening. If you have any questions about the phonics check, how you can support at home, or what happens next, contact your child's class teacher in the first instance, Mrs. Chatham, our phonics lead, myself, or you can always email our Year 1 parents address. Thanks then.